Hey, so today is Wednesday night. I just got back from clinicals. So today was a pretty good day. So I started clinicals on Monday, no, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, because Memorial Day was Monday. And so this week, so Monday, we had a little barbecue at my friend's house. It was a lot of fun. After that, I went home and went to sleep because the next day we had clinicals. So I went to so our clinical started at like 8 and we had to do like EMR training, like training of like the medical record that we're going to be using. And so we did that, and then it was kind of almost pointless. It was like for an hour or so, like I don't feel like it helped much. And so after that we went to the hospital, carpooled, went there. We got there and we met with, so we have two clinical faculties that's going to be taking over each day, because we're only going to be at the hospital for 2 days, 12-hour shifts. And so, yeah, our first lady, we met her on Tuesday. And so we just did a tour of the hospital. The hospital is super nice. Like, the first thing that got me was when we got there, me and my classmate, we went to go get some lunch. And we went to the cafeteria, and I was like, why is this such a great hospital? The cafeteria was like, I legit will eat at this cafeteria. Like, it was like really good. So we had something to eat, and then we met up, and we just took a tour of the hospital with the clinical faculty. We then went to we took this tour. So it was a beautiful hospital, but it was like, we ended up walking up like each flight, and it was like 14 flights to get to the top, and we're touring the hospital. I was like, I can't walk that many flights of stairs. So once we got to like floor number 9, then she decided, oh, let's just take the elevator. Cause like, yeah, I'm like, mm-mm. And plus we had to do stuff. We had to pick a patient and then do a prep on them. Basically what a prep is, you're basically just getting a whole bunch of information. You're getting like the meds they're using, why they're there, anything past medical history of them, because it could correlate to what's going on now. What kind of orders the patient has, what the doctor put in, like the labs and like x-rays or anything like that. Yeah, and then you could come up with like anticipated diagnosis of what you think the patient is there for, and like stuff like that, like risk for falls or something like that, because like maybe you've seen in a chart that like they're like have a lot of signs that they're risk for falls, like instability or something, anything. Maybe the medications are on. So yeah, we did that on Tuesday, and we ended up leaving around like 5, I want to say, maybe 5 or 4. We were supposed to leave at 7, but we got a little early because they wanted us to be able to use that extra time to prep on our patient and do a concept map and all this stuff. So my lovely patient that I was assigned had 17 meds, so I had to do these med cards for them. It took me hours. Like, oh my gosh, it took me so long to do that. And then I get there this morning, we're all terrified because our first day really with the patient and doing stuff on the floor, we're like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? Like, we were freaking out. Like, I was calm at first and everyone was freaking out, so I was like, should I be freaking out? So then I was too a little bit inside. But yeah, so we get to the floor. I get to the floor and I ask, this patient, who's the nurse? How would I find out who the nurse is? Like, oh, this patient isn't even here. They're actually on another unit. And I'm like, what? So yeah, so this patient wasn't even there, and like I prepped on the patient, like I told you, to have all these meds. Like, I was ready to take this case on, and then they weren't there. So then I was like, it's my first day. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, so what do I do? I'm like low-key trying to think real fast, like, oh my gosh, what do I do? So they have this coordinator in the front, and she's like a secretary. I forgot what the name is, but she's a secretary up front, and so she knows who everyone is. So she told me to go to the charge nurse. So I was gonna wait for the charge nurse, but it was also the beginning. So it was like 7-8. We got there at like 6:30. We got to the floor around like 7 a.m. So they were doing rounds at that time. So they were the charge nurse was in handoffs. So they were in there for a while. So I was trying to wait, and then like she's like, "Oh, you're still here? Yeah, he's gonna be in there for a while." So then I ended up finding another nurse, and he's super cool. I think I saw him the other day when we were doing a scavenger hunt on Tuesday. Yeah, so he was like, oh, well, come over here. I'll show you someone you can go to. And then he just randomly just threw me on this one nurse as she's like getting a report. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, hopefully it doesn't give her a bad impression. But ended up getting with her, and we went around. She was so cool. She like had like 3 patients, and I was just helping her with all of them. I didn't even know which one to pick. Like, I was just like, oh, this is so much fun. Like it was really cool. Like, she was super nice. Like, she really liked having a student. Like, she says she always wanted a student with her. Like, they would be handing them out, and then she'd be like, oh, I hope I get one. And then I was just falling right onto her. So it was a really good day. I'm actually glad that happened. I guess now I can prepare for if that happens to me next time. Like, I don't know. I guess they must have gotten worse, so they were in the ICU. I guess the patient who I was supposed to follow today. But yeah, so I had a very good day. So today we had a different clinical faculty, and she was super chill. It was like super cool. Like, I can see I can learn a lot from her. She's super, like, she really wants us to succeed, and I love that. So yeah, like, both our clinical faculty are really good. So I feel like this is going to be a really good place. Like, the location I'm at compared to all the other hospitals that we are assigned to, this one has a lot of critical care. Like, it's like a trauma one center. So like a lot of stuff comes there. So we're not going to be short of fun things to do that are like crazy. So I'm really excited. So this is really going to be a good rotation. Like, classes are real cool. Like, I'm really excited for this to come. It's like, I just hoping the theory portion changes drastically, because you can't be having a D- average on a test. Like, that's really, really bad. So as long as if that changes, then everything's gonna be great. Like, but yeah, so right now I'm probably just gonna go to sleep. I think someone just texted me talking about they're going out, but I'm like, I don't know, I'm kind of tired. So yeah, and then tomorrow I'm gonna study and get some stuff done, because I have to finish my care plan, but I have to do a short prep instead of a long one, where I don't have to do a concept map this time, because I have to do a concept map because I, the last minute, have to pick a new patient and write all this information down. And so yeah, so I gotta finish that tomorrow. I got some stuff that's due on Friday. No, nothing really, just consent form, and so that should be good. But I just want to study and read, do what I can to prepare for class on Friday. So yes, I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey, so today is actually Sunday. So let's see, where I think I left off of my clinicals Thursday. So Friday we just had class, and it was a little bit better. It was so the class we had, we had another teacher teach it, because she teach like a certain part of it also. Like, she really like specializes in like geriatric care, and so she taught she like kind of taught us. She did a little bit of lecturing, but then she also very little, but she did that, and then she had us all get in groups. We kind of like talk about different topics. I don't know, it was a little bit more cut down, so it kind of gave us more focus. I don't know, maybe because after the exam we kind of know like what they're looking for, and it's like really specific to the book. It's not just all older adult, like all adults, you know, all people, because older adults, yes, specific things you need to look for. Like, even like an infection, like, you won't really look at the WBCs. It's like more like symptoms like confusion and stuff like that. But so yeah, so that was really good. And then we watched this video. I forgot what it was called, but it was basically showing how people who have like dementia or who have memory issues, older adults, using music to help them just become almost like, it was crazy. It was like almost like they just were a whole new person. Like, they were speaking, because they weren't speaking at first, like, very much. And so yeah, it was actually a really moving movie. Like, I was sitting in the front, like, trying to hold back my tears, and I was like, okay, I can make it through. Not knowing that everyone, I look back, and like everyone in the classroom was like wiping their eyes, and I'm like, so I'm not the only one over here like trying to keep it together. So yeah, that was really good. And then afterwards, I came home and finished all my stuff for like my care plan and all that. And then after that, we went out to went to this bar, and then we ended up going to this arcade. It was like an arcade, so we started playing games and like basketball, shooting around, and all that stuff. So that was pretty fun. And then Saturday, what did I do? I think I just relaxed all Saturday. I did. I wasn't feeling too well. I don't know why. I just got this bout of like semi-depression, I guess. Like, just, I don't know, or maybe I was just tired. I don't know. I was just like, I just really didn't want to go out and be out. Like, you know, just, I kind of wanted to just some me time. I think maybe I was just tired, because it was a crazy long week. And yeah, so I ended up just, I cooked I cooked finally, because like during the week it's so hard to cook, so it's like but this, so I made some like fried cabbage, macaroni and cheese, some fish and stuff like that, and yeah, I ate that. It was pretty good, and that's about it. And I watched The Temptations. I love that movie. I love old school music. I love all those old biopics. That was Love Got to Do with It. Like, I love it. So yeah, that's what I did all Saturday and went to sleep. And today I woke up, but I had to go to Healing and Praise service tonight because I came a new member. Like, I did the class, I completed it about a couple weeks ago, but the actual like recognition they have at the Healing and Praise service at the first Sunday, this particular one, and so I went to that. I knew I was gonna go to that, so then I ended up watching the service, the early service online while I was reading and getting prepared for, because we have a test in like 2 weeks. And plus, I just wanted to stay on top of it because I don't know what to do, but I feel like I'm just gonna read. I'm just gonna do the best I can. Like, there's nothing else I can do unless she tries to give us some more cues of what to do. I mean, we don't know what to do. I only do the best I can. So I'm just gonna like probably just try to read. Maybe it'll probably do better. Maybe because now we had our first test. Like, I kind of see that she kind of is really specific on the older adults. So hopefully that helps when I'm reading. And so yeah, so that's what I did today. And then I went to the Healing and Praise service. It was amazing, and just get me refreshed and ready for this new week and take on these new challenges. It was really good. So that was my week, and thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.